Nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing
All right.
but me.
We're back
Tell me why
after weeks off.
Months, I think.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I think our last one was in July.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever released that one either.
No.
It's still there, waiting to be
Still-
released. I don't know if there's any time-sensitive information on it, but it's time's passed now. Fodder Fire, episode 8. Can you believe that?
Is it 8?
8 total.
I've totally lost fucking track.
8 total. It could be episode 1.
Yeah, it could. In some world, this could be episode 1.
Yep. Yeah, but it's been good. It's been a good summer. Life's good. Looks like the
How's the music business?
music
been?
business is great. It's fucking busy. Playing at Mammoth all the time. Every day.
Whatever happened with your?
The record company?
Yeah.
I haven't heard from him. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really I don't know, dude. I sent him a bunch of stuff, and then it's kind of like, well, what can anybody really do for each other? I'll just keep sending them new stuff when I come out with stuff, and then because I don't really know like what to ask of them or what.
Millions.
Yeah, for sure. But they don't have they can only do so much. They could maybe help me make a better recording or something, but I don't even know if they can really do that. I don't know. I talked to him a little bit on the phone, and we just kind of shot the shit a bit. And I'd probably call him back. Once I have a couple more things recorded, I'll send him those and be like, hey, this is kind of where I'm going. What do you think? Could we really help each other do anything? I don't know. You know, it's a weird world out there. Nobody really knows like how to get successful or
you need to get
to
out
the next
there.
level. Yeah, you really
need to
do.
get out there.
Yeah, Traverse City's tough because I'm up here in the fucking peninsula world playing at Mammoth every time.
I've been trying to share your music stuff with friends. I felt like
Nice,
the
man.
more I talked about it and shared, the more because like I guess I'm like stalking you.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm like, oh yeah, his hits and views are going up. I just got to keep talking about this.
It does look like, so people have been listening to it and stuff on SoundCloud.
I believe in what's that thing?
But
called
I've really
clap
just been
particular-
focusing on like recordings and trying to get some my recording skills up, recording here in my room, and just kind of doing the best that I can. Because it's tough because I can't do everything I want to do, but I'm just trying to get the best sounds that I can and write the best stuff that I can with what I have, and just not think too much about I have to do this specific thing if I want to be successful, or I have to get these certain sounds. Just kind of do what I can with what I have, and really not be a little bitch, you know.
You're not doing bad. You got
I know.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Yeah.
I think it's just a matter of getting out there.
For sure, and maybe that's what the Underflow Records could help me with or something. But yeah, I sent them some stuff, and they never really got back to me, so I just kind of got the feeling, all right, maybe that's not. I'll send them some more stuff when I've got some more better stuff to send.
I just think like about these people, like these fucking teens on YouTube and TikTok. They just do like one little thing, and then they turn into a millionaire. Like, and it's like, how did they do? Was it just?
Sure. Well, that's people are doing a lot of just like, you know, these personality kind of things where it's like, here's I'm using like social media and my personality to get my music out there. And that's cool. And I was trying to kind of do that for a while, like on Instagram and stuff. But lately I've just been like, dude, I just want to like have some good recordings that I'm proud of, and some songs that I'm proud of that I can like have people listen to. Because I really listen back to a lot of my stuff, and I'm just like, oh God, this is so old, and like I'm so tired of it. And I play live a bunch, and that's awesome. And I enjoy doing that at the little cocktail bars I play at and stuff. But like I do that all the time, and that's my thing. So I really want to try to expand out to the recording aspect of it, and try to get some kind of like traction going with that. And so I'm working with other dudes in town. My buddy owns a studio in town, but even working with, it's tough because it's like at the end of the day, it's all just like I've got to figure out what to do and how to sound good and what to sound like. So sometimes it's kind of easier just to do everything by myself in this little room sometimes, as opposed to communicate with other people my ideas and then convince them that it's good, you know. that can fucking be long, get frustrating. But you know, it's all work, it's all music.
Yeah,
it's all fun. But it was a good summer. I made a lot of money, and you know, made some friends and a couple connections and things like that.
Good.
And yeah, man.
Good.
How's your work going?
Not bad. I've been on the road a lot. I just spent a week up in fucking Grayling.
Yeah.
Working at Aurora. It's like a particle board plant. It's huge.
Yeah.
And I think like the whole population of Grayling works there.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's why Grayling exists. Grayling's cool though.
Kinda. Like I'm sure there's great stuff to see, but like
Yeah, there's some woods out there.
Yeah, and I just went there. I had a hotel. I had a Super 8 motel, and I had a gas station. My job was down the street. It wasn't like Sault Ste. Marie where I could just go walk around and find. I didn't know where to go. And there was this cute girl at a gas station. I was like, "What's there to do around here?" And she's just like, "Fucking nothing."
Yeah, you always ask the cute girls at the gas station what to do, and they always tell you nothing or drinking.
The ugly ones too.
Those are the ones. They know where the party's at.
Yeah, there we go. Like, so far, literally everywhere, like in Sault Ste. Marie, I could find my own stuff to do.
Yeah.
But in other places, like in northern Michigan, UP, I usually ask someone at a gas station.
Yeah.
Man or woman, beautiful or ugly, they're just like, fucking nothing.
Yeah, get the general consensus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are people working at gas stations. Not that that's a bad career, but you know, maybe they're just like not looking for the most exciting lives either.
They don't know how to be creative. Maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, Grayling. Is that the one where the military base is at?
Yeah. Camp Grayling.
Yeah, Camp Grayling's there. Yeah, there's some cool. Liana used to go do some survey work out there, and there's some cool woods and the high. What do they call like the pine plains or something? She calls it. There's some kind of like interesting biological plains.
Never heard of it. Probably only known in Liana's community.
She would be rolling her eyes if she heard me talking about it. But it's something like that. There's some kind of cool trees and shit out there that she likes.
That sounds cool.
It's pretty, I guess.
Yeah, I bet it is.
If you're into the woods and
I definitely believe her.
Yeah. And she said there was like a cool bar too, some kind of brewery just opened up out there. Fucking breweries everywhere these days. But yeah, with some kids at it. So yeah, maybe check that out next time you're out there. Some brewery.
Yeah,
go eat a cheeseburger.
So now I think about it, I think there is actually a downtown Grayling, but I don't know, it gets confusing out there because like you're in Grayling and then there's like little mini sections of it, like little districts, I guess, areas. Like I thought I was in the town of Grayling, but then I just remembered there's actually like a Grayling, like Well, maybe not. I'm just fucked up, I guess.
Yeah. No, I've never really spent too much time out there, but yeah, there's probably like
I think there's something on water there.
The like 80s shopping center Grayling, and then like the downtown olden times Grayling.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
The weird squeaky noise?
Yeah, what was that?
Might have been a bird outside. I don't know. You know, we can hear a lot of stuff extra on these mics.
Are these new?
No, they're not new. That one's the one I usually use, though. That one's nicer. Your voice sounds good on that.
I am Clint Wiener now.
Also, those headphones are a lot better than yours, too.
Yeah, they are. So anything's better than
those. You can probably hear a little more intricate sounds of the world.
I found those in the bottom of an electronics box at a place I used to live in, so... That's what happened.
Fucking skull candy, bro.
Yeah. No, those are Echo. Fucking Echoes.
Oh, right. Like the clothing line.
Yeah, that's how you know they're good.
The dude on what's that fucking show where people come on and pitch ideas and Shark Tank. Yeah. Okay. The guy on Shark Tank, the black dude. He invented Rhino, I think.
Really, the Echo shit.
Or Echo, or maybe I'm thinking FUBU.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It all kind of seems the same at this age.
He seems pretty cool, though. I heard an interview with him. He seems like a cool guy. Yeah. What a weird world that is, like the clothing world of like, if I'm going to make clothes and sell them out of the trunk of my car and then like develop some kind of following. And I don't know. Yeah. Sounds fun.
That's a weird hustle.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got it, you got it. And if T-shirts. It's what you like.
I can see making T-shirts, like make cool T-shirts. And then that's what I thought about doing for a while. Just make T-shirts, sell them out of the trunk of the car in Glen Arbor that say like freshwater life.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea. My buddy's son got a screen press or screen thing for t-shirts.
I heard that. Yeah.
And he's been dinking around with that. He makes some cool stuff.
That's sweet. I want to make me shirts.
Yeah, I feel like I really fucked up. Shirts. I always fuck up. Like back when I went to Arizona with Rod, we were driving there, and that was my first. Well, we flew there and drove back. And driving back, I'd never been out west at all.
Yeah,
that was my big adventure, first one. And I just saw all the Route 66 shit, and I was like, oh, when I get home, I should do like an M22 thing. And I was like, dude, no. And people were like, that's just stupid.
It does seem like a stupid idea. Did you tell people about it? Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does seem like a stupid idea, but man.
And now, like, every fucking rich person that sells shit in Glen Arbor thinks they own it.
You see that stuff everywhere. Yeah, M22. I wonder if there's other roads. I wonder if this kind of road trend is happening in other places. But, like, in other states and, like, you know... Yeah. If there's other fucking roads that have T-shirts.
Oh, yeah, that are T-shirts. No,
yeah,
I guess the
that's just like, oh, when you live in Kentucky, like Highway 64, that's the one, and we have our T-shirts, and we have our restaurant and our fucking.
We just gotta find one and make it.
Yeah.
Highway 2 in the UP.
Highway 2 is not bad.
No, it's a nice little putz. Nice little putz around.
Highway 2 is not bad. I've started to see like other people try to make shirts, but like just around here, like other stupid roads. Fucking roads.
Fucking road so T-shirt. You retards. Quit making road shirts.
75's kind of cool. That goes all the way to Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it?
I think so.
That's crazy.
Yeah, maybe. Let's pretend it does.
I've been to Tennessee, but I've not gone. I want to go to Florida. I mean, it looks like a giant fucking swamp, but I still want to go check it out.
You ever been to Spain?
Spain?
Yeah.
Hardly left Michigan. Spain.
How does that song go? But I've been to Tennessee. There's a song. It's not Tennessee. I ain't ever been to Spain.
Is this a country song?
But I've been to California. I think that's how it goes. Yeah, country tune.
That sounded country for sure.
That's got a dog. That's got a doggy like a deer.
I never left my farm.
I never ate a horse.
Actually, we did
unless
twice.
I really needed to.
Yeah, unless it was an emergency.
Fucking Southerners, morons. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
I do not agree with that, Southerners. I love you all very much. We have a very diverse big base for our fans here.
Yeah, no, that's
all
true.
50 of you. We love you.
Do you feel the North has a thing too, right? The North is just kind of like regular, and then the South is the South.
I mean, what's regular? Like
just like regular America. Or do you think we're far enough north that we have a northern thing? We must have a northern kind of thing, right?
Like accent, like
just attitude, like how the South is the South. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we got the Midwest shit going on. Yeah. I've been doing a lot of online gaming, and I've been like for the past year I always played with the same friends, but now I'm like meeting new people, and it's all fucking like high schoolers.
Yeah.
But like I've met a girl from Missouri.
Yeah.
Another girl from Alabama.
Yeah. And you're gaming with these girls. They're like 15-year-old girls.
Yeah.
That sounds dangerous.
One was older, and then the other dude in our posse is from Minnesota, and he's like 22. So
you have an online gaming community where it's you and a bunch of teenagers.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh boy, Brian.
Well, I've got 3 posses. So I'm playing Red Dead Redemption. It's a cowboy game.
Yeah,
it's
that seems pretty fun.
Yeah, it's like the Grand Theft Auto of the West.
That seems
made by
fun.
those people.
That seems. I might play it with you sometime.
Yeah, we will one day. But I fell out of my Fortnite group thing. It just got Fortnite sucks now.
That's really for children, isn't that? Super for children.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I just like that was. I got a buddy that lives out down in Grand Rapids, and like.
Yeah,
that was my hangout with him.
For sure. It's a good way to do it.
And it's like all ages play it.
Yeah.
It's very cartoonish.
Okay. That's
but
fun.
It just sucks now.
Because everybody calls each other names.
That's how all gaming is.
Everybody's mean.
Yeah. But I got back into Red Dead Online, and then I met like you're just roaming around the map and you can run into people and talk to them.
Yeah.
I ran into those 2 girls, the dude I was talking about, then they had this other kid with them.
Yeah.
And he's fucking, oh my God. What's up?
Nothing. All tangled up there.
Oh, okay. There was this kid just like yelling racial slurs at everyone.
Yeah.
And one of the girls in the posse is like of color, and like it just got really weird. So I just started a new posse without him in it.
Yeah.
And I guess his console broke too, which was nice. And like, that's what you get, you piece of shit kid.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I formed a posse with them. Then when they weren't on, I met some more people, and I met a bunch of younger dudes, probably in their 20s. I don't know where they're from. One's from Long Island, I think.
Yeah.
And I don't...
That's fun. So you talk on headphones with your voice?
Yeah, headset.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
So you can actually hear people's voices.
Yeah. And it's like you're talking to them while you're shooting fun. Shit. Yeah, it's very fun.
Yeah, it'd be sweet if we had like a crew of dudes and we could go play games online, and then we could just all be in our comfortable homes playing video games, like,
and never leave ever
nerds.
again. You know. Yeah, I just like there's Call of Duty, and you can get with friends on that and do it, but Call of Duty's way too fast paced for me.
Yeah,
and way too intense.
Yeah, and your head explodes, headshots.
Well, the violence is the same in a lot of the games. It's just like, yeah.
But it seems like if you're a cowboy on a horse, you're not going to be like, it's fast paced where you're like doing flips and then jumping off a building and then doing headshots while you're jumping off the building with your AK.
It's not as like in-game physically fast paced. I mean, you can run, you draw your weapon, you can be very quick about it. Like that's what I love is that after playing all like Fortnite and other shoot 'em games online, when I played Red Dead, I'm like really good at it because it has an auto lock. So like, say this is my little cursor for my dot for shooting, I can be like this far away and I hit the trigger and it locks right on. And there's a lot of play and it locks right on.
Yeah. All right. And that's fun. You like that?
Yeah.
Doesn't that like take away the skill though?
I'm not really good at that.
You don't really care. Yeah. Okay. So in fucking Call of Duty, isn't
Call it doo-doo.
Or what? It doesn't do the thing where it locks onto their heads. You can put in a cheat code probably to do that though, I bet.
I don't. So there's all sorts of hacker shit for Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that, and I don't know if you can do an auto lock. That's what it's called, auto lock.
Yeah.
But I've seen online on YouTube people do cheats where they can see your body through walls.
Yeah.
So they know where you are at all times.
And what everybody used to play back in the day was everybody used to play Counter-Strike. And they'd go to the fucking computer cafe, Beaners. Do you ever remember Beaners? That's what it was. Or wait, no, it wasn't that. There was a place called Beaners.
Yeah, Beaners. It was over by Meyer.
Yeah.
And then they had to change it because it was called fucking Beaners.
Yeah, they did. They didn't think that one through.
And they got turned to Bigsby's, I think.
Yeah, right. But there was another one by 7-Eleven. What the fuck was that place called? And it was like an internet. It was on 14th Street, and it was like a bunch of computers, and then people would play video games against each other, and they'd hang out there all day.
I don't know about that one. I knew that there was Midnight Zero, like up at the outlet mall by the cinema.
Yeah.
Up off of Division or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
There was some dudes I grew up with in Empire, like they were like, we're gonna get our entire life savings, rent out a fucking, outlet mall building.
Yeah.
And just fill it with consoles and computers and just have kids come hang out and game and
how'd that work?
Not great. It's a fun idea
for sure,
but it's like,
how do you make money?
Exactly.
Yeah, like on chips, like energy drinks.
They should have thought about that.
Yeah, energy drinks,
shirts and shit, merchandise. They should have merged.
Yeah, right. That's the way to do it.
Yeah,
and then probably some kind of like wrist or some membership kind of thing.
Yeah,
like that,
and like I knew the dudes that did it, and like one of them who probably got most of the money for it, who probably had to sign for all of it. He was probably more business savvy, but I think the less savvier people were making the worst decisions for him or something.
Decisions and running into the ground. Yeah, it was probably destined to fail anyways. There's like Coin Slot. That place is cool. That's all like retro video games.
Where's that at?
You never been to Coin Slot, dude?
I think maybe. Where's it at?
It's on Front Street.
Oh, the beer and game place? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went on
pinball games and a bunch of old games.
I did an online date there once.
Ooh,
yeah,
tell
I met
me
a gal
about
there.
That. I'm going to save this real quick.
Super hot.
Really? Nice.
Super hot date.
That's sweet, bro. How long ago was this?
A year or longer. It was when I actually lived on Front Street.
Okay.
But yeah, it was fun. It was before COVID.
Yeah.
And yeah, she was super quiet.
Yeah.
And just kind of weird, and I was like, I don't know.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Quiet and weird is hard to deal with, because then you feel like, you want to get them talking, but then do you want to talk to me? Why are you not talking? Are you always quiet and weird? Is it just me? If I get you to talk, is that like kind of mean? And I don't know. Are you?
Am I forcing you?
Yeah. Right. Right. Do I need you to sign something first?
Yeah. I don't know. I gotta find that perfect mix, because like I don't want to marry my mom. And she's a talk. She like talks. She talks.
An option? Oh, okay.
I don't know. They always say everyone marries their mom.
Sure.
And
I think I married my dad.
You think so?
Goes. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're not married yet, so. But like my mom she talks just to fucking talk, and she'll be sitting next to a fucking 6 foot by 4 foot window, view outside, and she'll say, "Is it raining out?
Yeah.
How's the weather outside?" She could just get up, turn her head from the TV and look.
Yeah.
And she.
But she just wants to fill up the.
Yeah,
the space.
She really wants to talk, and that's hard sometimes.
Yeah. About nothing, especially.
Yeah, exactly.
Even people that talk all the time about interesting things, it's kind of annoying. It's like, okay. I need my window staring time.
I'm guilty of starting like pointless conversations sometimes, because sometimes I just need to get my head out of somewhere.
Sure.
And I do that.
Sure,
but like, if that's my mom's case, she needs to go see a shrink, because her head's fucking.
So do you think you're attracted to people similar to your mom, because that's what you're comfortable with? Do you find yourself in these situations often?
No, I don't want that.
I know, but do you find that you're in the situation like that, and you're like, oh, I like this person, but is it just because they're like my mom? And then you're like, oh, it is, and then you run away?
I don't know.
Yeah. Just curious.
I think I worry about it and then run away from it.
Yeah.
And nothing's happened yet.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to Stacy in a while.
Yeah. I've never really been. I'm thinking of the women I've dated. Nobody really liked my mom. I don't. Yeah. That's a weird one. My mom weirds me out.
Yeah.
She's great. but yeah.
Yeah. And with Stacy, I didn't get scared away from her. I'm not like, I don't know. It just like she really wanted to catch up, and then shit was going on for me with work. Like I was on call. I couldn't go far from Empire.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was on call for a week, and then back up for the next week.
Yeah.
No, I had 2 weeks of straight on call, and then a week of backup, and now I'm off. But it was just like I felt like she may have thought I was just like not wanting to meet.
Yeah, time just goes by, and God, it's tough, dude. It's tough to like, time goes by so fast. You can't like figure everything out in time, and then it just goes by, and then it's like, oh fuck, I didn't do anything.
I know.
And then that just keeps happening. Do some things.
Speaking of fucking time going by, D to the fucking T.
D to the T?
Yeah, Dusty.
Oh yeah, he's old now. We're all old.
Yeah, he's fucking super old. he's got to be 96.
Yeah.
He had to.
Sweet, dude.
Adrian had to change his Depends out for him.
Yeah, that's what happens.
That was fun, dude.
Incontinence.
That was fun.
Yeah. Sorry, I missed it. It sounds like fun. Where is that?
Out Earth and Ales.
Yes.
And I was like, before I went, I was like, I don't want to fucking go.
Yeah.
I was like, it's probably going to be, because I didn't know where it was, what it was like there, and I thought it was going to be like cramped tight. I thought a fuck ton of people were going to go.
Yeah.
And like nobody went.
Yeah.
And it was outside, and it was absolutely wonderful outside.
Yeah.
Perfect temp, no like terrible humidity.
Yeah.
I was just in a shorts and a t-shirt, and it was like that temperature where you just felt like you were wrapped in a blanket. It was so perfect.
Nice. Oh, hey, buddy. Well, that's cool, and he's doing good. Everybody's happy there.
Yeah, he's got a couple kids. Yeah, that's crazy.
Nuts, dude. They've been together forever, man.
Yeah, they have. And I followed up. Remember that bullshit story I told you about the claw marks in the door?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck's up with that, Dusty?
Yeah.
And he didn't say. He's just like, I don't know. He's like, I'd go check it out sometime or something like that. He's just like, it might have been a bear.
Yeah.
So
for
I
sure.
didn't really get any like
definitive answers about Sam Squanch.
I didn't get satisfaction.
Yeah.
But I know where it was at least, so I can try and go out sometime and see if it's still there and look at it.
Yeah, I've talked to people about the giant sturgeon that you told me about or whatever, the black beast in Lake Michigan.
I don't think
around
it was
North
sturgeon.
Bar. Yeah.
Oh wait, the turtle or?
Yeah, the turtle.
Turtle, yes.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, the turtle.
Yeah,
the turtle sturgeon.
Yeah, Dusty, Brad, and I saw a huge fish when we were up at Pyramid Point a long time ago. But
yeah,
a lot of people, a lot of people have seen that turtle in Empire.
Yeah, a giant secret turtle.
Yeah,
yeah, I did a little. It could totally be possible.
Yeah,
there's definitely turtles
that
live for a really long time and don't come up to around people ever. Wouldn't really need to come up very often.
Yeah, I just want to catch it. I want to see it. Like, I don't want to take it home, catch it. I just want to get a selfie with it or something and not lose my arm or face. A safe selfie.
Yeah, man.
Those things are fucking huge.
Yeah, turtles are cool.
I just quit nicotine recently.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were on nicotine.
Yeah, I chewed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
How's it going without nicotine in your life?
Fuck, it's hard.
Yeah.
Like, the worst withdrawals were probably the first week of it.
Yeah.
This is fake.
Yeah.
This is basically tea bags.
Okay.
And this is what I've just been...
Yeah, just to get through the physical...
Yeah, the oral fixation.
Yeah, the fixation. There you go.
Yeah, I don't have to spit it either. I can just swallow it because it's tea.
Yeah.
It's just green mint tea.
That's interesting.
But yeah, that's how
you're getting by.
Yeah, I fucked up because I saw Rod had some kind of Nicorette mints.
Yeah.
Because he's been quitting and he's been doing good, I guess. And I saw him with that, and like he popped one in his mouth, and I saw some white powder on his lip.
Yeah.
And I assumed he chewed it.
Yeah.
So I was like, one morning before work, I was like, fuck it, today's the day I quit.
Yeah.
And I went to CVS. I bought exactly what he had. I took 2, threw them in my mouth, and I was like, chewing them.
Yeah.
And I was like, they're lozenges, not candies.
Yeah, you're supposed to suck on them bitches.
Yeah. And I just immediately ate 2, which was 8 milligrams of nicotine.
Yeah.
At once. And I got, my heart rate shot up. I got super sick.
Dude.
And like,
it's like being 11 years old again.
Yeah. And I called my boss at work, and I was just like I was fucking like about to have a panic attack. I was like, like breathing weird. I was like, hey man, I'm so sorry. This is what happened. I was straight up with him about it. And he's like, oh, okay, just keep me posted on things. And
you fucking idiot.
Yeah. And so what I first did was I bought like a huge bottle of water. I chugged the whole thing, then went and started throwing up behind some train tracks.
Yeah. Best place to throw up.
Off of Cass, I think. It was by that big power plant out there. And the cool thing was, I found a free headlamp out there. And it's a cool rechargeable one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Headlamps, of all the things I've found, like headlamps I've found a lot of. What's going on here, buddy? Where are you going? You going over here? Okay. Yeah, I found a lot of headlamps around. People leave them around. Fishing supplies I found around a lot too. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah. I was fucked up for a few days off of that fucking Nicorette shit. Yeah. I actually went to like walk-in clinic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Because it was fucking with me pretty good.
Yeah.
And then they were just like, I don't know. I didn't know what I should have done.
Yeah.
And like, I sat in Traverse City 4 to 5 hours waiting to get help.
Yeah, dude. Fuck
and
that.
they were just like, nicotine?
Yeah.
You're in here for nicotine? I was just like, well, yeah, it's kind of fucking with my heart rate a bit. And
yeah.
it says don't take 2, and if you do, see a doctor.
Yeah.
So I ended up having to call poison control.
Oh, Jesus, dude. You went through all the rigmarole of all the stuff?
Dude, it was an ordeal. It was an ordeal.
Dude.
And then eventually, after like 4 hours of waiting, I got a blood panel done. And they were just like, yeah, your blood work looks fine. When I actually got into the walk-in clinic, they did my vitals and stuff. And my blood pressure the top number was a little high, but not terrible. And
yeah,
to be expected for the condition I was in.
You're alive.
Yeah.
You made it through.
Yeah, exactly.
The nicotine overdose.
But I was like, after that, I was like...
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's a good way to, like, cut it off. Like, that's the last nicotine you'll ever do.
Yeah, because when I had all that shit in my body from chewing those two, I waited 12 hours and tried to do a dip.
Yeah.
And it made me feel even worse.
Yeah.
And I didn't, it took days to get that shit out of my system.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I do it again now, that's just fucking stupid.
Yeah,
this is like
dumb.
my
You're
chance.
just going back to it. So yeah, this is your window of opportunity. Well,
Yeah.
Good for you, dude. Shit's hard to fucking quit anything.
It is. That was like my last vice too.
Yeah, you don't do shit. Dude, I can't imagine. I should probably take like some time off of all the drugs I do.
Well, you don't do that many though. Like
weed and drinking. You know, actually I am
Yeah.
kind of taking the month off booze. Well, I am. Me and Liana both were, but then she comes in last night and was obviously drunk. I'm like, okay.
well, there goes teamwork.
There's first day.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I probably will. I did last year too for a month.
I don't miss drinking.
Dude, I like drinking with my homies like once a month or so tops is like that's the perfect way to do it. And then you fucking you just go with your good friends and fucking get wasted and be stupid and then like fucking don't do shit for the next couple days because we're old and hangovers suck. And then that's the way to do it. But like drinking all the time, it's just I feel so much more clear-headed if I don't drink. That my energy's way better. I'm less depressed. It's just like it's very obvious. But drinking is fun. And I'm always in bars playing music. And it's always so tempting to be like, just let me fucking take a shot here and then I'll be able to like kind of gel with the community a little bit more. But
it just like I'll have a couple sips and I'll just like get this depressed feeling. It's never fun anymore.
Yeah.
And then like the hangover, we're old now. It's like there's no part of it makes it okay for me to want to do it anymore. And even if like all my friends I used to hang out with got together and were like, we want to drink, I'll just be like, hey, I'll be the DP.
Yeah.
But no, actually, because I don't want to hang around with drunk people.
Right,
It's super
for
fucking
sure.
annoying.
Yeah, dude.
That's not fun.
Yep. So yeah, I know it's nice, but I should probably like quit smoking weed for a while. I haven't quit smoking weed in forever.
There's nothing wrong with weed.
Yeah, but I do get a little confused. Like I bet I'd be way more organized and stuff.
Oh, most definitely.
There's lots of things in my life that are probably a little more difficult because I'm high often, and I'm like, I don't know. And then I could probably just, I figure, I'll probably just smoke in the nights or something one of these days.
Yeah, like maybe just before bed or something.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, I would smoke if I could. I just get really bad panic attacks.
Yeah.
But like, you're right. Quitting would probably help a lot because I have friends that just do it all fucking day.
For sure.
And they're like, I can't do anything without it. They're like, I need it. And I was like, if you fucking were like sober for a day and were able to see yourself, you'd be like, oh fuck, it's not helping me.
Right, for sure. Yeah, I usually keep busy enough where it's like I've got enough stuff to do where I can't really I'll take a couple hits and then go do stuff and then I usually take a couple hits here and there throughout the day. Yeah. It's fun. Grew up doing it though. It's crazy. Like fucking Yeah, dude, I started smoking weed when I was like 12.
Really?
Like for the first time. I didn't really smoke regularly till later, but yeah, shit was always around.
I probably smoked a bunch of fake shit up until about 14 or 15.
Yeah, yeah.
And then my friend had an older brother, and we'd go hang out at their grandparents, and like no one was there. His older brother's friend was there. Yeah. And he's just like, he looks at me, and I like looked up to his older brother and friends because like,
yeah,
I thought they were so awesome. Yeah. And he just had like dreads. He looked like he was in fucking like Pearl Jam or something with his plaid and jeans.
Yeah, the coolest.
And he's like, "Yeah, you want to smoke, man?" And so I was like,
definitely. Yeah,
I was like, yeah, sure. And like, that was the first time I really, really got high.
Yeah.
And they worked on computers, and he like was gonna show me stuff they did, like what they did and how to do things. And like, I'm sitting behind him, he's working on a computer, and while he's doing it, I'm just like, I was like talking to myself in my head. I was like, my face feels weird. I was like, can he hear me making faces? And like, I was so fucking weird, dude.
That sounds great.
But yeah, I used to love getting high, man.
Yeah.
I miss it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough as you get older, too. There's like way more responsibilities. It's definitely like the most fun in high school. You're just like fucking around, driving around, skateboarding and shit. Yeah, and now it's just like legal everywhere in America, which kind of weirds me out. It's not legal everywhere in the world. There's still lots of other places where it's
I think there's illegal. Places in America it's not legal.
That's true too. That's
small.
True too. Yeah, that's true too. But it's definitely a drug. Like it definitely affects people.
Yeah.
Sometimes I worry about Americans just getting too damn lazy, smoking weed all the time.
Yeah.
That's for me to do, okay? The rest of you guys gotta work.
Like, I feel like the whole world's just fucking high right now.
For sure, dude. And like driving too, especially in California, when I go out there and I've noticed that, like, it's like, oh, everybody's fucking high on these highways. But yeah, and between like prescription drugs too, like out on the road, everybody's fucked up driving around. Last night I was driving home from Central Lake. I swear, like everybody was drunk around me, just like people just like going in and out of the lanes. And I'm like, dude, this homie's fucking wasted behind me. Yeah, I've definitely noticed like people seem drunk sometimes when I drive home from gigs.
I saw shit on the way here. I see shit. I drive a lot every day. I see shit all the time. But then sometimes I'm that asshole because like
sure, exactly. They might be looking at your fucking phone or I don't know, just daydreaming.
My big thing is nodding off at the wheel in the morning. Sometimes in the evening if I'm just tired. Like that fucking knocks you out, dude. On that driving.
Yeah, for sure, dude. For sure. Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, you probably just drive a lot more than me still, but yeah, going to Central Lake, I mean it's like an hour there, an hour back, and I'm driving at like 11 p.m.
That sucks.
Yeah, so I honestly enjoy driving, and an hour is just long enough where it's not too long, but you can like listen to a podcast, hang out.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Have your thoughts, listen to think your thoughts for a while.
Yeah, after this week, I go back up to the UP again.
Yeah.
And I like that drive to Sault Ste. Marie. I'm trying to see if they
That's a good drive. Yeah, that's a nice one.
Yeah. Get a couple podcast episodes in. I'm trying to see if they put God damn it. I can't look at my schedule on just cellular.
Yeah, I still love that drive up to Marquette in college. Just cruising by myself through the UP, nobody around. It's like just the easiest driving, unless it's fucking snowing and a whiteout and you can't see in front of you.
Yeah, that would suck for sure.
Side jam. Good times.
Yeah.
So you got big plans this fall, dude? It's like summer's over now, huh?
Fucking just house hunting still.
We gotta keep the podcast going.
Yeah, we do.
Now that it's fall. Should be easier to stay more consistent. How's house hunting going?
Shit, hey, a little better. Just difficult because I applied for that job.
Yeah, right.
And I still haven't heard shit about it.
Oh, that sucks.
And I want it. I want that money.
Yeah, right.
But there's houses I could have actually like gotten into bidding wars over.
Yeah.
And I turned them down because if I get those, I won't be able to get this new job because it'll be too far. Like with my current job, I can live almost anywhere in northern Michigan.
Okay. Oh, interesting. So you're kind of in a fucked up spot right now because of that.
Yeah.
Well, that's stupid. It sounded like they were gonna get back to you sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I have no fucking clue what's going on with them. That.
That's too bad.
Well, if they call me, I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah, sure. Right.
I will
right.
take that
right
awesome. Away.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That part's very frustrating.
Yeah.
But just gotta.
That's everything right now. Everybody is taking extra long to figure shit out. Everything just takes longer in these, these times that we live in. The supply chain might be breaking down, I think, Brian.
Dude, our whole country is breaking down right now, probably.
Somebody was telling me they're running out of axles for semi trucks. They're going to be out of axles. They're not going to make any more until like next year. So we just got to go on the axles we have for semi trucks. Man, I hope we got enough axles.
Yeah, manufacturing's fucked in America right now.
Yeah.
And I'll give Trump that. He brought a lot of jobs back here.
Yeah.
But I don't know what happened when he got out of office. And Biden reversed a lot of stuff he did, so I don't know if that had to do with it.
Sure.
But I mean, there's a lot of different reasons for a lot of things. A lot of our shit was like electronics was manufactured in China.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if we got away from that.
Right. It'd be great if somebody would build a fucking phone that wasn't built by little children's hands.
I don't know. It's so fucked up because that's exactly what it is. They don't. It's child slavery over there. In America, like, oh, we can use that over there and save a shit ton of money.
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
Right. And like we're okay with doing that.
Yeah, and you feel like if they brought that business here, paid people decent.
How many people would buy that instead? Like, pay twice as much. Phones aren't fucking cheap in the first place. But still, like, if you have the option to not buy a child labor phone, you kind of got to do that, right?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Like, yeah.
Unless you're just like, I don't know, like, the children probably made our phones. Like,
yeah.
I don't think there's a moral proof phone out right now.
That's what I'm... Yeah.
But... Yeah, like you said, if it was an option, I'd go for it.
Yeah, sure.
Someone was trying to make a phone like that, but it got political quick.
Yeah. Okay.
Because someone was like, well, we don't like big tech. We don't like them invading our privacy. We don't like this overseas manufacturing. They're like, we want to make an American phone where you have privacy on it, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. And that just went to fucking politics super fucking quick.
Too fucking bad.
It basically got called a Trump phone pretty much.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'd fucking dig that phone.
Yeah, man. That's what's so weird about a lot of this stuff when it becomes politicized. It's like, well, that doesn't make sense though. Like, why are you talking of like just calling it a Trump phone because it's something made in America? Like, what do you mean? Like, you're making this too crazy. Like, it's not America that's bad. Like, people are America. America's just the people here, and yeah, we have a obligation to like change some of these things, and just arguing about it or like being mean to each other, blaming each other certainly doesn't help. I
was on Reddit trying to spread love, and then I got into the hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got me.
What's your Reddit jam? Where do you usually hang
all over? Like, after you told me about the ones you got into, I was like, well, there's got to be weird shit out there for me. And I got into like all this economy collapse shit and drive idiots on the road, I think it's called.
Okay.
And it's just like all like little clips of fuck ups on the road and crazy shit.
Yeah.
I dig that shit. I see it all the time.
Dude.
And
yeah. It's entertaining to watch.
But I got caught up with someone talking about ivermectin and Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of different things here, and I get mad when everyone just throws it into one thing.
Okay.
And says dirt, stupid, bird, fucking horse dewormer, and it's like someone was saying that basically everyone on the far right goes to Tractor Supply, gets horse dewormer goo.
Yeah, it's just craziness. It's
and I was like, and they were talking about Rogan, and I was like, well, fucking, I said it, and I was just like, he got that over the counter prescription, and I fucked up. I said over the counter prescription.
Yeah,
that doesn't work like that. Like over the counter, and then there's prescription.
Yeah, sure. But, so instantly people are like, oh, you're a moron.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
And
then
you
don't know what you're talking about.
I was like, if it's from his doctor and that's what he wants to do and it's okay with the doctor, that why are we fucking tearing people apart? Who gives a fuck about your opinion? Like,
yeah, I know. That's like at the height of all this stuff. Is like nobody fucking cares. Like, why do you care about it in the first place, and why should I care that you care? And nobody fucking cares. So shut up. Yeah, nobody knows anything, and like you don't have any kind of authority over any kind of intellectual ideas or over anything. So just like go do whatever you do for a living, and like love your family. Like, leave me alone.
Yeah, whatever, I try to spread peace and love on there.
Yeah, it's hard to spread the peace and love.
One time it just went bad, and I stopped doing that. But like typically I'll find like...
Well, that's what's so scary is like you want to participate in these things, but then it's like, I don't want to get caught up into this and the insanity and feel bad about myself.
I don't feel bad if I'm spreading love, though.
Yeah, right.
Because like other ones were people that were against what they were calling anti-vaxxers. Mm-hmm. And they were like, well, we should put these people in prison, and if they go to a hospital, they should be denied service.
Insane, dude.
And I was like, well, and my thing was, hey, let's not forget some of these people can't get it for medical fucking reasons. Some cancer patients, it's better for them not to get it.
Right.
And there's a lot of reasons.
Like there's a spectrum with all these things, and like fucking people should know about spectrums now with all of like this talk about like sexualities and genders and stuff. Like there's spectrums to everything, and there's also a spectrum to people's ideas and people's...
Much like Charter Spectrum, they just can't get it because fucking Charter Spectrum won't come to you unless you live right in a fucking downtown. Fucking Charter Spectrum. Sorry, that was my pun for the day. No, but and I was just like, just don't forget, they're all fucking humans. We're all humans here. We share feelings and problems, and I was like, the dumbest thing you could do. I said a wise person can entertain a thought without accepting it. Okay, that's my quote. I keep throwing out there, and I hope more people read it and see it, because I heard that and I was like, that's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, definitely. That's the kind of shit that used to be like obvious too. Like, it's like of course, but now, it's more profound because it's just not thought of like that as much anymore. You know? Yeah.
So,
like, it's almost looked at as weak to entertain an idea and not accept it, or that you might be against. It's like,
this shit, dude. It's like medieval age fucking mental process. These people.
It is, and I gotta think it's just like, the idiots have the fucking microphone, and it's just like the squeaky wheel gets the grease, and there's just all these people.
Yeah,
and there's really not that many people. There's really not that many people that think this bullshit, but it's just like because of the way media is set up, and because of the way internet and everything is, that we hear this stuff so much, we think it's real, but I don't know if it is as real. It's definitely becoming more and more real as it like snowballs into fucking how more and more people seem to think. But I don't know. Are these just idiots talking, and we're just keep giving the idiots too much attention?
We're in a fucked up position, because it's like big tech, government can't censor any speech. So now big tech can do that for the government, and they said that in a White House press secretary meeting. That Jen Psaki said that they were working with Facebook and Google or whoever to let them know what's okay and not okay.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's like, once the government gets involved like that with them, that's why I fucking hate like big tech so much right now. It's just like, and then how do we correct this? How do we come back from this and fix it? Yeah. It's almost like we need two internets now. Yeah. For two different people. Yeah. Because there's a it's like it's half and half. There's no like 70-30 or 60-40. It's fucking directly in half the difference. Yeah. And that's a lot of people being censored and told they can't say shit, being set aside, and like this is like fucking pre World War II shit, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fucked up. I mean, that's a dramatic thing to say, but I mean, that's what happened with the Jews over there. It started with like,
yeah,
I can't say, not social media. I mean, I guess technically radio could be
propaganda.
Propaganda back then. And it just snowballed into something fucking terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, you can't let fucking freedom lose.
It's losing every day. It's losing every day.
Fuck. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's fucking politics beats me, man.
Yeah. I worked with a dude who's like more, I guess, fringe conspiracy than I am even.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was interested, like, I can't say I agree with someone's conspiracy theories because I don't know if it's real. I think some are super interesting and I like to talk about them.
Yeah.
And I think there's, probabilities that some are real.
Yeah.
But some of his were, like, deeper than mine. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like, there was all this shit about AOC lately wearing the tax the rich dress to a Met Gala event that someone bought her a $30,000 ticket to go to.
Yeah.
And we were talking about that, and he's just like, I'm not going to call him crazy, but like he's just like, well, I'm kind of hearing she might be one of the good guys. And she's just trying to show people like how far you can push it the other way, and like, like she's undercover.
Yeah, like making it look crazy on purpose.
Yeah.
So people are like, "Oh, this is too much now."
Yeah, and I'm like, maybe, but what do I know? I don't think so, though. I think she's really just fucking poorly educated.
Yeah.
And
well, the problem is like if you step back and look at like these things, and you're not a part of it, but you look at the big picture, like you can certainly connect all bunch of things together to everything. And it could be a conspiracy, or it could be parallel thinking, or it could be just like the world's crazy and shit fucking happens, and like shit happens at similar times to make it. But a lot of times it's just, I don't think it's on purpose. It's just like humans have a different way of communicating too, where it's like there's these trends that happen and a bunch of people are feeling the same thing. I think that's because just it's in the air or whatever.
And I'm not against taxing the rich. I'm not like mad she wore that dress. I think it's like a bit hypocritical.
Sure, absolutely. It should be like tax corporations.
Like there. So I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about that, and it's like it's kind of a fucked up process and game of how some people can never become 1% or get rich, because when they do the tax the rich shit, they'll throw certain classes or certain annual incomes and their salaries or whatever in there, and like some of it's like,
isn't that rich?
They use an example, let's say $200,000.
Yeah.
Someone can have like nothing, be running a company off of that $2,000, and everything just kind of gets by.
Yeah.
But then when they get thrown into like a super wealth class with that income, it will fucking ruin their business.
Oh, okay.
And take everything they have from them.
Okay.
And they were talking about also just how these companies hide their money from taxes and fucking, I think they said realty and shit like that, and then overseas.
Yeah. How
do you hide it in realty though?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. There were some interesting points brought up, but I'm not against taxing the rich. I don't think you can just take something from someone because they have more than you. But I mean, when the crash in 2008 happened, everyone was just like, oh, the market crashing caused job loss, blah blah blah. Well, like 30% of job loss was because of manufacturing going to automation over like actual people working. And that's fucked. A lot of people lost a lot of jobs. The company saved more money, and it's not ultimately it's not good for the economy because that's less people working, spending less money. Like we need to figure out something where everyone can make money and spend. I saw a cool video of this dude. It was on YouTube. This dude, kind of our age, he looked, had like some kind of a credit company or a credit card company, something with credit. And I don't know what state this was in, but he raised the minimum salary of all his employees to a minimum of $70K.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, your business is going to go under.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, we're thriving. Everyone's happy.
Yeah.
People
want to work there.
Yeah, they want to work because their job
takes care of so many problems.
Taking care of them. Yeah.
Yeah, and like there's so many problems that companies have that could be taken care of if you just pay your people more, but instead you're paying fucking all kinds of other contractors and things to try to figure out your problems.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the whole not. Yeah, that it's hard because there's like two sides of that fight. Like people are like, we deserve more, and then other people are like, you just don't get more because you want more. And it's like, let's look at this.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Both of these things make sense and are important, but it goes deeper than just one or the other.
Yeah, and I know some businesses can't afford to pay $70K.
Right. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Like a little ice cream shop.
Yeah,
They're not
sure.
gonna fucking
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and we need to figure out a way to like protect them from that and shit like that. But I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah,
it's frustrating.
good stuff.
I
Good
wish
stuff.
I made $70K a year. I need to find this guy.
That seems solid. I wonder what the mid-income in northern Michigan is these days. Seems like it's been going up a little bit. Fucking $17 an hour at McDonald's or whatever they say on the old.
Really?
That's what's sad, man. Isn't that crazy?
Maybe I should go work at Mickey D's.
I know, dude.
For Christ's sake.
I know.
I don't like food and beverage though.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Yeah, I'm trying to figure. I think the wedding game up here is crazy for like what I do. It's really like exploded this year and the past like 10 years. But yeah, and I fucking hate doing weddings, and they're always kind of a pain in the ass. But the money is pretty good there, so I might do some more of those next year. And people are pretty. I think if I just like talk to the planners and make sure like I'm a good fit for the people, then it works out pretty well. I don't have to play like some stupid song while the bride walks down the aisle, as long as it's kind of a cool scene.
Yeah.
But yeah, trying to figure out how to make more money here.
Wait, so have you had to play while they walk down the aisle?
Oh yeah, I play while they walk down the aisle.
God,
dude.
that would be kind of funny if you farted.
Dude, I've like gone blank, like they're about, and I'm like, what the fuck? What's this song? Like, how's it go? And yeah, dude, it's super stressful. It sucks. But yeah, if you're gonna pay me a bunch of money to do it, then yeah, maybe I'll do it. But yeah, that game up here, figuring out how to make money in northern Michigan is always an interesting game. But it's nice to have something like I do where I can just like book more shows or figure out ways where I can finagle more money out of the world. And it's a fun little puzzle. It's a lot different than like finding a job though and working. I don't really miss that, man. Like having to fucking find a job and having a resume and like doing that whole spiel. I do have those things like in another way, but yeah, that stuff's hard. Especially around here where there's just not that much work. There's not that many companies. There's not that many.
Nope.
So much stuff going on. A lot of people just kind of like figure out their own fucking start a tree service or start a cleaning company or whatever shit like that. Just like, because it's all just rich people up here too. Like it's all just people with a bunch of money that don't want to work at McDonald's even for $17 an hour. So yeah, just fucking find stuff that they need done. Go play them tunes.
The funniest thing was when the market crashed in 2008, like I think I had like another year at the company I was doing landscape install at before they shut us down slowly and let me go. But that year, so many people like lost their jobs and were just like, fuck it. They bought a truck and a trailer and were trying to do what we were doing. And like, it's cool. They were trying to survive and make it, but some of them were just like, they were office people. They were fucking soft.
Yeah, dude.
I remember like right after that crash happened, the summer after, we were working in like right downtown in the numbered street areas. Yeah. And this dude must have just lost his job. He had like just nice button up on, nice pants, nice dress shoes, like the man satchel purse thing. And he's like, oh, hello. And he's like, I'd like to come work with you guys for the day. He's like, do you think I could work? I'd do anything for $5 right now. And I was like, well, I just can't hire you. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm just a guy with a shovel, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's legalities and insurance things that have to be done, and I just, quite frankly, don't want to work with you either. And it's like,
Yeah, dude.
but it was like, it was so weird to have that feeling where you're seeing someone who had a really nice job, who would have looked down on you normally.
Yeah. Just feel like
come to you for help.
Yeah, man. Scary shit. I was gone. I was out in Portland during that time, and it was actually pretty good out there. Like it seemed like great because just the economy was so much better out there than it was in Michigan, even though it wasn't good out there tech for them. Yeah, there was like a bunch of jobs and stuff. So it was a good move.
Did you ever watch Silicon Valley?
No.
Do you have any kind of HBO to watch?
Yeah, I got HBO.
Fucking
it's good shit.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like I cuddle up and watch that to feel good.
Yeah.
Get a little blanket. My God, I fucking was like crying. I've watched 6 seasons of it repeatedly in like a matter of a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Shit. Mike Judge does incredible.
Oh, it's
stuff.
him on there.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah,
okay,
that's his
cool.
show.
Cool.
Everything he does is great.
Yeah.
And it's like Idiocracy. You laugh, but you're like, this is fucking real.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's Silicon Valley was just like that. And it's set in our world just with fake companies.
Okay.
They talk about Twitter, Snapchat, Google, Facebook, all that.
Yeah.
But the main companies on the show, they talk about, like, there's Pied Piper, that's the main character's little company. And just the shit that happens, and you know that happens in real life.
Yeah.
Where, like, they've got this excellent product, and for, like, okay, so Pied Piper made, like, this awesome algorithm for compressing files and searching for copyrights on music, and it was like, it turned out being like, it could have been a big utility tool they made.
Yeah.
They got involved with other people for money, and then the guy that came in and took over, was made CEO, was like, he put salespeople in charge of the project.
Yeah.
So they were like, they dumbed it down and made it the shittiest product ever.
Yeah.
And we're like, this is what we're selling. They're like, that's not what we make.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, that happens.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Like,
but this is what we'll sell.
Yeah. They're like, well, this is what marketing thinks is best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the PlayStation 5, they haven't been able to manufacture much because of all the chip shortage and all that. But they also, I guess they're going to be like making a new one.
Yeah.
For next year. And they're taking out 80% of the heat sink in it.
Okay.
And the heat sink is like all the shit that like diverts all the heat away from important components in there.
Yeah. Yeah, so
that's a terrible fucking idea.
Yeah.
like the PS4 Slim, which I have, overheats a shit ton.
Yeah.
And it's like, why would you want to risk that? And they're like, well, it'll be a pound lighter.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Come on, man.
Whoop. What we got? Let's see. We got an hour. We keep going a little bit. I gotta take a leak.
Go ahead, take a leak.
All right.
I'll just stare at the camera really weird.
We'll do that. You entertain these people. Entertain these people with your witty banter.
My fire, my heart's desire, believe when I say I want it that way. Tell me why. Playing on my phone, 'cause I like it that way. Boom, boom, boom. I don't even know if I'm singing the same song anymore. I'm just making mouth hole noises. Do 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 do.
Yeah.
Perfect gap filler.
Back.
Yeah, I can smell that. Not fart. But yeah, also when Dusty was here, he ran into another old friend of ours. I didn't see him, but I had his number and talked to him. And I'll probably catch up with him soon. Just buddies catching up with buddies.
Buddies catching up with buddies, bro.
Yeah.
I'm out talking in the mic.
Did you? Oh yeah, fucking. I got too comfortable. Did you ever meet Matt Shooker?
No.
Okay, well, I guess that's pointless to talk about then.
Fun story.
Yeah, he's
Boop.
interesting fellow.
Yeah.
That would be cool to have Dusty on sometime.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Probably got some cool stories.
Yeah.
He had a COVID flight
yeah.
nightmare story, I guess.
Really?
Yeah, because I guess... I already forgot where he was, but he was like in some other country when lockdown started happening.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. Yeah.
And Adrian, I think, was close to having their second kid at that time.
Yeah, maybe. So he's off in some other country shooting pictures of dinosaurs.
Animal
or whatever
porn.
The fuck. Yeah.
I'm just going to say that now. Animal porn.
Dude, yeah, that would be pretty scary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wife's pregnant. Jesus.
Yeah.
But so what's he doing in Detroit though now? What's his...
So I guess he's been here for a while, I guess.
Okay.
He started in Grand Rapids at some kind of startup company.
Yeah.
And then that wasn't looking good, and then now he's at some kind of advertisement agency.
Okay.
And the funny thing is, Adrian's the one that got the job at the zoo.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, like a switch and rolls there.
What?
Yeah, I guess she's in charge of the educational curriculum there.
Wow. So
Yeah.
he used to work for the San Diego Zoo.
Now she works for the D-Town Zoo.
That's cool. I wonder if maybe he like got her a job or like some kind of connections.
Yeah, I don't know. You figure he'd...
That's crazy though, yeah.
Yeah, but Detroit Zoo probably doesn't do the shit San Diego Zoo does.
No, they're like fucking minor league zoo compared to San Diego Zoo, dude. That's like world renowned. Detroit Zoo, nobody gives a shit about.
This is true. This is very true. Maybe that's... nobody just cares about zoos anymore,
dude,
really.
Zoos are a rough go. Yeah.
Like Cal and San Diego Zoo, probably better because they have property for animals to run around.
For sure,
now.
dude. Yeah, they're probably ahead of the game as far as like moral animal kindness goes, and they're in Los Angeles, so there's a lot of resources around there for that kind of stuff.
And the annual weather is good for it
yeah,
too.
Definitely.
Like for here, they got to pack up animals and send them out.
Yeah, that's craziness. Where do they go in the winter? They go inside? Do they get sent down to Florida or something?
I think
to other zoos.
So I used to go to the Toledo Zoo when I lived downstate, and if I remember correctly,
the Toledo Zoo is nice, as I recall. It's not
bad.
Yeah.
I can't remember the Detroit Zoo for the life of me. I know I've been there, but I was probably like this tall.
I think maybe is there a Lansing Zoo? How many zoos we got down there? Maybe it's just the Detroit Zoo, because I think I've been to the Detroit Zoo one time. I think I was at the Detroit Zoo.
Yeah.
And I think I was at the Toledo Zoo. I saw Crosby, Stills, Nash one time there.
Really?
Yeah. They had a concert at the zoo. It was cool.
When was this?
Like an amphitheater. It was probably like 15 years ago. A long time ago.
Yeah, I used to go there all the time when I was a kid. That's like, my parents never really like did cool shit.
Yeah.
And never really took us anywhere, but like I did get to go to the Toledo Zoo because it was like
easy.
Not far.
Yeah, easy.
I lived right by it. But yeah, I had a crazy I had this buddy downstate, and his parents used to live in the neighborhood around that zoo.
Yeah.
And before my friend was born, so it was probably like in the 80s or really, probably 80s. We're all born in the 80s. Fuck. but a lion got loose in that neighborhood. That'd be fucking nuts, dude. Could you imagine that? You're just like sitting at home, your doors are open, windows open. Yeah, there's a fucking killer lion on the loose.
Yeah, it'd be pretty badass.
Time to start locking up.
It'd be pretty badass if you were like in your house and safe, and then you could just like watch what the lion did on the news or see if it was out your door.
You're just like sitting in front of your TV. Just like,
yeah, where's the lion at now?
And you just hear this.
There's a moose that got loose in Marquette one time. Well, it didn't get loose because it was just from the woods. But it came into the town. It was like a baby moose, and it was like kicking in the windows at the dorms.
Really?
Yeah, I was living in the graveyard. It was cool. So we would go look for it sometimes. But we never found it. I think one time I maybe found it. It was dark, though. There was something out there in the graveyard woods. Probably baby moose. Could have been ghostesses.
I just listened to another episode of that Sasquatch show I listened to, the podcast, and this dude called in with an encounter up there.
Yeah?
50 miles west of Marquette in Bay...
Big Bay?
Big Bay,
yeah,
yes.
Sure.
And he had UFO and Bigfoot activity. It was kind of interesting. Weird sounds he heard, and like across the stream or across the lake, he was watching like 15-foot tall trees bend from the top down. Like something was bending them. Yeah. So
interesting. Big Bay is fucking out there for sure.
Yeah.
That's it might be. It could be something living out there. You never know.
Probably.
It's near where the Huron Mountain Club is too. There's a bunch of rich people up there.
Really?
Yeah, there's like a private club. That's
I fucking hate
really
private clubs.
Yeah, private club, real old East Coast money.
Really?
It's a beautiful area, but it's all private. Yeah.
What's this called again?
The Huron Mountain Club.
The Huron Mountain Club. Really? That's fucked up.
Yeah, dude.
I fucking hate rich people clubs. They're so weird.
Oh yeah, they're the richest.
There's this girl that does TikTok videos in Florida. This is golf club shit.
Okay.
I started thinking of clubs. Nothing about hating rich people, but she's like really beautiful, just like stacked, and she always does all these like videos about her day, and it's just like, I don't know, she's beautiful, but she's kind of dumb.
You just watch this girl's TikTok videos about her day.
Because it came up.
Yeah, sure.
And I was like, she's hot. And I checked it out, and I was like, well, that was stupid. But now it keeps coming up on my feed, and I'm like, well, she's hot. I'll look again.
I know, dude. That's the machine. That's the machine just feeding you.
Yeah, and she's just like complaining, and like all she does is like wear suits. Like she's got an amazing body.
Yeah.
And she just like shows it off, and like she's like, well, if you ever don't have money for the day and you need food, all you have to do, and she talks about how she flirts with groups of guys, and like she'll let the nicest looking, richest one take her out to get food.
Oh God!
And she's like, this is how you do it. Like,
fucking what?
Dumbass. If I was you, I'd be in charge of the world.
Yeah.
If I was a hot chick, I would work my way to greatness.
Would you?
Just using my voluptuous body.
You'd be fucking out there with the rest of them.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking in the club in Miami, shaking what you got.
Yeah, probably. Or probably just in Flint.
Yeah, right.
Fucking fuck Miami. No, but I always like, sometimes I feel like, I don't know, you see some chicks, they get with dudes and you're like, okay, obviously there was a strategy here for something.
Yeah.
And some, it's just like, some couples, it's like, okay, they just like to fuck. This is physical.
Sure.
Like, I love it when I see that really hot chick with a not so great looking guy who's probably rich. You're like, yeah, she's fucking Game of Thrones in that shit right now. You go, girl. Because you're probably doing nasty ass shit to get somewhere in life, and you're gonna get there.
Yeah. See, I usually look at those couples and I look at the guy and I'm like, good job, guy.
Yeah.
You got far enough in life where you got a hot chick, and that's what you wanted, was a hot chick. She probably doesn't love you. But
we're such dicks. It's like assuming the worst.
Well, these things are usually true.
Yeah, these things are very true.
Yeah.
Because
TikTok. So you've been fucking around on the TikTok lately, it sounds like.
There's a TikTok feed on YouTube.
Okay.
I don't have the app. I don't participate in it. But when shit comes across, because like, I'm a sucker for the ladies, man. There's one called Girls with Guns.
Yeah.
And it's just all these hot, just
I think I've seen
chicks,
some of that posted other places, yeah.
And they have this, like, really... It's not, like, skinny little, like... I don't know, like... I watch porn.
Sure.
And, like, the new porn stars now, they're, like, skinny little...
We're back to the skinny ones now, huh?
Yeah, it's back to skinny. Like... And it doesn't have to be fake... big boobs, but I like my curves.
Yeah, sure.
Like a little jiggle.
Natural lady.
Yeah, and like the girls with guns is just like girls with curves.
Yeah.
They're fucking phenomenal. Like like not overly muscular, but nice muscle tone.
Thick. Yeah.
Yeah, there was this redhead just stacked, and like she was shooting a bow.
Yeah.
And like she just looked normal, but then when she shot it, the camera angle was from behind. You could like see all her muscles on her back, and it wasn't like not crazy ass Hulk muscles, but just looked really good. Looked really good.
He likes a muscular woman, folks.
Yeah, like a muscular woman. What can I say?
Yeah, no, I had TikTok, and then I've tried to fuck around. I couldn't really figure it out. And yeah, dude, all these apps just show me pictures of hot chicks, and then I'm just like, I can't have this in my life. Like, it's just, I can't. I'll look at it too much. It's just like, and it's not like what I came here for. So yeah, I just ended up deleting it. But yeah, people told me like you could get music on TikTok and like it's a good music promotional device, but I haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah, maybe watch what some other people are doing and try to like make their thing into something different for you.
Okay.
Because it's basically about sex.
So yeah, sexy time. So I take my shirt off. What are the people like on there just singing songs, playing songs on a guitar?
I've never
singing?
seen anyone sing.
Neither have I. That's what people fucking tell me too. And then I go on there and it's like, there's no music on here at all. What are you talking about? It's just chicks.
They're probably talking about Bus It videos.
Okay.
I'll show you a Bus It.
Bus It?
Yeah. If anyone talks to you about music on TikTok, you tell them you're an actual artist and to shut their fucking mouth.
But even like record labels are putting money into these artists they find on TikTok, I guess. I don't know, dude. There's so much information out there. I don't even care anymore. All I want to do is just sit here, make my little songs in my room. I got my new song, Peaches in the Magic Hat. It's great.
So this is a Bus It video.
Yeah. She's dancing. She's in like pajamas. Oh, now she's like in makeup.
That's the only music. It's just girls being... I'm not going to say slutty because that's offensive, but some of them are super trampy. Seems
to be the case. Like everything on there, has a sexual thing about it. Like any video I see, even it'll be like how to fix the washing machine, and it'll be like some girl singing her butt out. Like
that's
fixing
cool.
The washing machine.
Educational.
Yeah, no, for sure. But cool. I don't get how that's. What can I do with that? I don't.
There's nothing substantial. It's just nothing. There's nothing. It's empty.
How I don't have a butt, and I don't know how to fix a washing machine.
You should let me manage you. I've got some ideas now.
Manage me.
Here's your first TikTok video. We're gonna go out in the garden, and we're gonna get you like a Speedo.
No.
We're gonna do a Bus It.
Okay.
We're gonna do a Bus It. And you're going to be dressed, playing your guitar.
Yeah.
And you're going to be like, ding, ding, ding. And then you're going to drop and squat. And when you do, you're going to be like, ding, 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 ding.
That probably
bust it.
Probably would be pretty good on TikTok. Well, probably would get some views.
Yeah.
But that has nothing to do with like what I normally do.
No. Your fate is in my hands now, Clint. It's all about Bus It.
Yeah.
We need to see more wiener.
Like you can do all of these things to promote yourself, these fun things. And it is fun. Like these fun videos and stuff. But... I also have to have time to like make songs and write music and do these things. That's what I do. So I don't, if I wanted to be a funny internet comedian, then I'd like do that, That's what I don't get.
I would need to follow you all day and record bits. You need to do your thing, and then I would need to follow you all day.
That's what I'd need somebody to follow me all day.
Yeah, because that's how people pretty much do. I mean,
yeah.
I'm not going to say TikTok. I'm not going to call anyone on TikTok an artist because they're fucking not. Okay, I take that back. Art is, art's art. So I'm a dick for saying that.
Whatever, fuck. I don't fucking know. Are they in China? Does China control it all anyway?
Pretty much. Fucking you get all your info.
But yeah, I have stuff on SoundCloud. That's like the thing that I use.
I haven't used SoundCloud in forever.
Nobody uses SoundCloud. I don't know like what.
That's your problem. You're on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Nobody uses it anymore.
No, nobody uses SoundCloud, but it's nice because you can just post shit up really quick. I got a bunch of songs.
I think you can post your shit up on Spotify.
You can. Yeah. But it's you post it and then it's on there. You can't like SoundCloud is cool. I can post something and then replace it with a different like updated version later, and then I don't have to post like an album. I can just post up random shit. It doesn't have to be organized at all. Spotify, I feel like you kind of have to have you have to have an album or an EP together, and then submit it, and then it's up there. So which I have, but I just I've got a Spotify thing. No one listens to that either.
I found this group Bridge City Sinners.
Yeah.
Found them on YouTube, then on Spotify. Like this was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And eventually found them on Spotify. There was just like a couple songs.
Yeah.
But they had Spotify allows for a donation option there.
Okay.
And now they have a couple albums out, but they're just doing they're growing.
So you can just submit single songs on there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. Well, I'll have to look more into it.
But I think each single song was submitted as an album.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's how it was. I gotta forget how that. I
gotta figure it out. It's just there's so much things you gotta do, and it's all good. I'm all down to do work and whatever.
Whoa, what happened?
I got an on and off switch. I actually turned it off.
Okay.
But I'm down to do work, but it's just like I have to write songs and do that and like get good at that. And if that's not good, then there's nothing to promote or to be any good anyway. So it's hard to just to do it all the time and then still be enthusiastic about it.
Yeah, exactly. This
whatever.
Going back to the golf girl. This is the.
Ooh. This is check. Jesus Christ. See.
Yeah.
I can't.
You want me to turn it off?
It's gonna ruin my day.
You're fucking malfunctioning.
Like what the fuck,
oh God,
dude? This is gonna pop up on. Yeah, she's gorgeous. Absolutely.
And I think they're real too.
Yeah. She must be on a lucky streak.
Yeah, lucky streak my ass. Okay,
I wonder why I gave you $50. Fucking Christ.
Guy gave me $50. I have no clue why.
Yeah, right? I know. Stop acting stupid.
All this wonderful stuff just keeps happening to me, and I don't understand why.
Must be my lucky day.
I'm just thanking Jesus.
Yeah. Well, more power to him, man.
Yeah.
It's just tough because they really play on your fucking wiener,
They do. Speaking of, I went back and watched Spider-Man 2, the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans.
Okay.
With Tobey Maguire, I think it is. And I haven't watched any of them in a long time. I always loved 2 with Dr. Octopus, but I watched it again at my hotel room, and I don't know if this was Sam Raimi or Sony, but they threw boobs in.
Oh, yeah?
Boob shot. Not like naked boobs, but like it was at the beginning of every scene, at the ending of every scene, there was a girl with like nice boobs walking around. Yeah, and like every time there was a fight, the fight started, and then like something would fly past a woman, and she'd be running up to the camera and go, and scream.
That's probably on purpose.
I'm there was so much.
Obviously, it's a bazillion-dollar movie. So figure all this shit out. Yeah, dude, that's. Yeah, sex sells. It's never gonna not be true. I never
noticed that before.
I know, right? It is funny, and it is growing up, and it's like, but it affected you probably, or like made you like watch it more. Or something. I was like,
look at those boobs.
Yeah, for sure. So
more boobs.
It takes a lifetime to fucking unwind your brain and be like, oh, I'm being manipulated at every aspect.
Yeah. I was like, that is hardcore like manipulation too. Like, it was a lot of really nice bare midriff and boobs. Yeah, and it was like when he was swinging through the city, there was like a camera shot down below these hot chicks, and it's like
it's gonna just make it that much better.
They're just like,
yep,
yeah.
I know. I wonder if that will continue though, because I mean, it definitely does continue. I was watching that fucking show Outer Banks, and dude, this whole episode of it was just this like 20-year-old girl with a shirt with no bra on, just like, dude, you can't crack your fingers in the microphone.
I'm sorry. Is it bad?
Jesus Christ, dude.
Stop doing
the fuck?
I was watching this show and you can't crack your fingers in a fucking microphone, Brian.
Like right in my ears.
Was it really loud?
Yeah, dude.
I can't really hear it on mine that much.
That'll show up on the recording.
I heard it a little bit and I thought it sounded echoey, so I was just like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, that was hold on, one more time. Okay, yeah. Okay, I won't do it again. Sorry.
Anyway, she's just running around. The whole episode, she's just running around and her boobs are just bouncing around.
Really?
The whole time. Yeah.
Was this
just
Netflix?
The whole time. Yeah, Netflix. And it's just, it's super obvious. And she's like, dude, I mean, she's supposed to be like 17 in the show. She's probably like 20, 21. All right. I guess this is what we watch. It's fine. It's fine. I like it. But it's like, come on, man.
They're putting sexuality in a lot of like kid show stuff too.
Yeah. That's fucking for sure.
It's like they make PG-13 movies and they're like, we'll make it partly for kids and then partly for kids that are really horny. It's like,
yep. I was one of those kids.
Oh fuck yeah, me too.
Jesus,
just like
that's a rough time, dude. Back in our day, dude, we just had to fucking look at Victoria's Secret catalogs and whatever too.
Yeah, I mean,
have all this access. I don't know if I would be able to handle all this access too as a child these days.
Oh my god,
crazy! Just blow up my little brain, my little
blow your little pud. Yeah, because it wasn't as easy to come across back then.
No, dude, you had to work for it.
Yeah. I had to go through the train tracks in the woods and like find little torn Playboy pages that the homeless people left behind.
Yeah, that. Or like somebody would have one that they got from their brother or their dad and be like, all right, on Friday we're all meeting up at so-and-so's house and like you're gonna bring the picture, the magazine, and like, look at it, like, wow.
And it's like this super serious operation.
Yeah, dude, right?
Where like when you guys talk about it, your eyes are big. They're like, right?
Okay. Everybody like you come up with like a secret name for it. Like the sugarcane operation.
Yeah. We'll call this Choppaquiddick.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, there was this dude in my old neighborhood downstate. And his dad bought him like the cab of an ambulance, like the back part.
Yeah.
And just put it in the yard, and that was his fort. And all the cabinets in that ambulance cab were full of Playboys. His dad bought him a shit ton and gave it to him. And like
he gave him like a jerk off trailer.
Yeah, pretty much. And like everyone was, it was funny because everyone was always going to hang out with him over there and see it. I remember like sometimes I got in there to see stuff, and like sometimes I remember being like, "Oh, let me in." Just like, I want to see boobs too.
It's all full in here.
Yeah, exactly. It's just funny looking back on.
Dude, good times though, right?
Yeah. His dad was a fucking.
Now it's just lonely. Like you're just on your computer, like, oh, mom and dad are gone.
Yep.
It's a lonely, sad time.
On your phone.
Kids can't talk to people. That's what I hear. That the children can't talk to people anymore. They don't. They can't talk. They have to only text.
Yeah. Nobody talks anymore. Yeah. It's all text. And when that first started happening, like I didn't get a smartphone until like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And no, I was calling people. I had a flip phone and I called them. I thought texting was absolutely stupid. Yeah. Nobody answered calls.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Are you too lazy to fucking talk for like 5 seconds, 10 seconds? Like, I'm not trying to fucking have like a pen pal chat hour here.
Right.
I just don't want.
You can tell me like you're busy too.
Yeah, and on flip phone it was harder to text too.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta hit the fucking 14 times to get the Z.
It was like Morse code.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I just fell into the text thing, and that's what it is now.
That's life, dude. That's life.
It is.
All right, let's call this good.
Yeah.
Where are we at? We got 1:30 on it. Fodder. Fire. Lincoln, say hello, Lincoln. Lincoln, say hello. Lincoln, say hello. Later, gang.